G'day and welcome to the video. It's time for hardcore run number 11. I'm now running the same setup across both the hardcore and survival world, so that means the baseline module of our mod pack is installed. There's no other changes to the world setup or the game rules that I've set, and yes, I'm aware that the world number you can see is completely wrong. So, it's time to see what I've got. Oh joy. I'm back into a frozen biome. And I'm standing on water. Well, ice. I see pumpkins, spruce, snow, ice, lots of snow, not much else. Well, there's little point in standing around whining about the spawn. So I mark the spawn point and get on with the world. Now this first little island's already given me seeds, which is already an improvement over my last world. Seeds, sugarcane, and pumpkin. Now, I might still be griping about the lack of resources, but my hotbar is threatening to make a liar out of me. And the first spruce gives enough timber to make a crafting table, basic wooden tools, and drops 3 saplings. Oh yeah, this spawn. Hey, that terrain looks really nice for a base. Well, I've got to go build back at that ice block where I've spawned in though. Looking at the minimap would have told us as much, but climbing to the top of the mountain exposes a much greener world beyond the snow and ice we could see from sea level. It's still not overly populated with things we might want, but at least it's a more comfortable biome to gather our limited resources. I've now got stone gear and an appreciation of lots of really interesting new terrain that would make for great base locations. It's a bit of a change, but I'm not hurting for coal on the first day. Those shadows are getting longer though, so it's going to be time soon to consider what my first night's plan's going to be. I haven't seen any passive mobs up here yet, though I would expect to find some the further I went into these windswept hills. The mini-map hints at some more open terrain behind this set of cliffs, which the main map seems to support. It even looks like it might have something of a normal forest. Well, whatever it is, it's my best chance of finding sheep on the first day. I just need to get past these cliffs. I've picked the northern side to try and navigate around, and as the moon rises and gives a great display along with the gentle lava falls. I mean, there is an interesting sight up there on the ridgeline. The tree warping mod only applies to birch and oak, which means that the forest over the back there is probably a normal forest. I'll go down the river a bit before trying to get over the ridge. Perhaps it's going to be a bit easier to climb, or at least have fewer hazards to my progress. I haven't even made it to the top and the mini-map is telling me I've crossed into a windswept forest. And I can see quite a few warped silhouettes against the sky. It's green, snow-free, and it has woolly mobs for me. Llamas? The wrong sort of woolly mob. Well, it's very dark under these trees, even with the full moon. I almost run headfirst into a canyon, and it's the lava fall that manages to stop me. Still, nothing for me as I keep running through these darkened woods. Until there's a skeleton who shoots me. I've little more than a stone sword, barely any health, and not much in terms of food. I've got to keep running. Well, if the mini-map is anything to go by, I have hordes of hostiles now making their way through the woods after me. I need to get further away. make it to the far side of the forest and it's more snow and ice as far as the eye can see. I've little other options. I've got to start a steep descent. Oh no, I slip on the edge of a grass block and take a fall into a small cave mouth. Initially I think I've gotten away with it, only for the internal leg to finally wake up. It's not the most spectacular or most memorable of deaths, unless you take into account how long it took the game to realise I shouldn't still be running. I hate icy and snowy biome starts. Well, according to our rules, that's it for this world. The next one is a hard survival world. We'll see you then.